Well, hello and welcome back to my Inky channel. It's with me, Kieron Seamons. And today's question is on the theme of Worilips, since we are working on the Worilips illustrations at the moment for book 2. And today's question is all about the black-eyed boy. Who is the black-eyed boy and what is he? Well, when I first came out of hospital, the vision that I had constantly through windows would be the black-eyed boy, and that is what he looked like. So the black-eyed boy was a hallucination, I guess, a ghost, a demon, whatever you would like to call him. And when I would sit in the living room, I would see this image out of the corner of my eye, and he would be standing outside the window in the living room, or outside the window in the kitchen, or outside the window anywhere. And it was this kind of demon that kind of followed me and was with me for a very long period of time. So when I wrote the story, the first time we see the black-eyed boy is through the window, and he is seen while Norman is having breakfast, and he looks out and he sees this boy in the garden. This boy who is standing and staring at him with those large black eyes like that. And I did this painting. And this painting was originally going to be a possible cover for the book. And in the end, I decided I needed to kind of soften down the image of the black-eyed boy and indeed the story, and I turned the story into a more comical adventure rather than something that was so gory and scary and terrifying, and so the ghosts and the demons, like the black-eyed boy, became a much softer character. If you can see his dark eyes and his terrible teeth. Look at those teeth. And that was the image that I would see. I would see this person who would be looking through the window at me. And he became a very important part of the story, and a very important part of the direction through the story, as he is something that comes in to change direction through the story. So there you are. Thank you, Magnus, for your story, for your question. Sorry. I hope that the story that I've told will shine some light onto the subject of who was the black-eyed boy. And yes, a very terrifying, a very frightening originality for it. The original meaning behind it was a very terrifying adventure, but I turned it into a kind of comical twist, which I'm really pleased with. So he does appear in book 1, and maybe he will appear in book 2. I can't give too much away at this point. I can't give too much away about book 2, but I'm just about to go and do an illustration of the black-eyed boy. So if you're interested, go and buy a book of the Worilips, and very soon there will be a book 2. Okay. So thank you very much for your question. Thank you very much for constantly coming back to my channel to see what's happening. So I will see you in a minute.